Section 1. The City of Parts. An introduction to the factory. Have you ever wondered how an airplane is made? They seem too big to be built by human hands. They seem too complex, but they are. They start as simple sheets of metal and rolls of fiber. They become birds of the sky. This is the story of that journey. We are going inside one of the largest factories in the world. As we step through the gate, a man in a blue jacket greets us. His voice is calm, clear, and American. He will be our guide. He says the factory is like a city of parts. Each part has a purpose. Together, they create something that can defy gravity. The air hums with quiet power, a symphony of controlled activity. Machines whir, a forklift beeps, engineers murmur, revealing a freshly painted fuselage. The scale of this place is hard to comprehend. The ceilings are high enough to house giants. The floor stretches out like a vast gray plain, marked with yellow lines that guide the flow. Our guide begins to walk. His steps are unhurried but purposeful. Everything here follows a very specific path. It is a path from raw material to a finished flying machine. Nothing is left to chance. Every single step is planned, documented, and checked. The process is a long and careful dance of precision and patience. He points to a large map on the wall. It shows fabrication, assembly, systems integration, and final testing. Like a complex organism, arteries of transport connect every vital organ. Section 2. Where it begins, the raw materials bay. Our tour begins in a cavernous bay at one end of the factory. This is where the plane exists only as potential. Giant racks, taller than a house, hold enormous sheets of aluminum alloy. They stand like a library of metallic books, smooth and gleaming. This is a special aluminum, alloyed for strength yet surprisingly light. Next to it, carbon fiber composite, almost weightless, incredibly stiff. Made of tiny threads, woven and set in resin. Stronger and lighter than aluminum. Wings and tail sections made from carbon fiber. Conditions are carefully managed. These materials are sensitive. Aluminum must be pristine. Composites have shelf lives and are cured under heat and pressure. Every sheet and roll is tracked. An order arrives. The crane lowers, lifts, and sends it on its journey. From a silent sheet to a soaring airplane, the journey has begun. The calm is replaced by the sharp, rhythmic sounds of creation. This is where raw materials are cut, bent and shaped into thousands of components. The air sings with cutters. Presses strike a percussive rhythm. Cutting fluid is sharp but clean. Blueprints become physical objects. Digital designs become metal parts. A computer guides a powerful laser, tracing precise, intricate paths. In minutes, dozens of shapes are cut. Ribs for wings, brackets for the cabin, panels for the fuselage. Cut to thousandths of an inch. A precise curve for the wing's leading edge. Hundreds of holes drilled exactly per plan. Future homes for rivets. Inspection, measure, compare, and only then approve. Out of tolerance is rejected. Passing parts are stamped and serialized. Every part is traceable. Machine, inspector, raw material. Leaving the parts shop, we enter the assembly hall, a space with its own microclimate. Several airplanes line up, metallic skeletons taking shape. The dominant sounds are pop, 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 and a quiet whir. Assembly begins with the fuselage built in large cylindrical sections. Workers fit outer skins and internal structures. Jigs, giant three-dimensional stencils, ensure perfect alignment. In another area, wing boxes, spars, and rib-like structures come together. Wing skins are guided into place and fastened with thousands of rivets. A single misplaced rivet could create a weak point. Workers are certified, and inspectors double-check. The major join. A crane lifts a wing that seems to float through air. Lasers guide the final inches. The fit must be perfect. High-strength bolts lock it in. The skeleton is now recognizable. It is starting to look like an airplane. Once the structure is assembled, it is a hollow shell. Now it is time to give it a heart, a brain, and a nervous system. Specialized technicians inundate the airframe. Wires, tubes, and ducts appear like controlled chaos. Every component has its place. There are miles of wiring. Each wire is color-coded and stamped along its length. from power to cockpit displays to the coffee maker in the galley. Thousands of ties secure the bundles. Every connection is tool verified and inspected. Precision is paramount. Hydraulics are the muscles. Flaps, rudder, and landing gear driven by high-pressure fluid. Every joint is torqued and paint marked to show it has not moved. Engines arrive fully tested, resting on special cradles like colossal metal sculptures. A team prepares the pylon. The crane lifts tons into place with millimeter precision. Massive bolts are torqued. The heart is officially in place. The brain and nerves of the aircraft are nearly complete. After engines and systems, the aircraft still looks like a patchwork of coatings and metal. It is towed into an enormous filtered paint hanger, washed, degreased, and sanded for adhesion. Everything that must not be painted is meticulously masked. Electrostatic paint wraps evenly with minimal overspray. Primer, top coat, and the airline's colors. Logos are painted or applied as massive decals, smoothed to perfection. The transformation is stunning, a vibrant, branded ambassador. A beautiful plane is useless if it is not safe. Every system and function undergoes exhaustive checks. Electricals energize, hydraulics cycle ailerons, rudder, elevators, gear retracts repeatedly. The cabin is pressurized and scanned for leaks. Engineers watch live data for exact performance. On the flight line, engines start with a deep, powerful rumble. Run-ups verify temperature, pressure, and vibration. A crucial dress rehearsal. Only then is it cleared to fly. Amidst colossal machinery, the most important component is its people. Airplane assembly is profoundly human. Thousands of skilled hands and minds. Knowledge passes in manuals and through mentorship. Maria has inspected wings for over 20 years. She can spot a bad rivet by the way light reflects off its head. She remembers the first plane she worked on, by tail number. Years later, she saw it at an airport. It felt like an old friend. Milestones spark small celebrations. Different backgrounds and languages, united by a complex task. Building a plane is a relay. Each team hands off cleanly. Trust is required. Engineers solve problems with theory, mechanics with feel. Together they find answers. Partnership turns challenges into progress. Their pride is quiet but immense. The journey that began with a sheet of aluminum is reaching its climax. The plane has passed every ground test and gleams in the sunlight. Test pilots perform a final walk-around before climbing into the cockpit. A silence falls. This is the moment their work comes to life. Engines spool with a rising roar. The aircraft taxis and holds. Cleared for takeoff. Throttles forward. The roar crescendos. Wings build lift. The nose rises. Then the mains. The airplane is flying. Graceful and light. Applause breaks out as the aircraft banks. New livery shining. Pilots test handling across speeds and altitudes and even relight an engine. Every system performs in its true environment. When it lands, it has proven itself. From raw metal to precision parts, to a skeleton with heart and brain, painted and tested. A true airplane, certified and safe. This city of creation repeats the story daily, a testament to precision, patience, and shared purpose.